What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about how my grandfather almost exploded our gas fireplace, and let's get right into it. For a bit of backstory here, my grandpa was going through a phase of waking me up at the most insane times. I'm talking like 4 a.m., 3 a.m., 6 a.m., like really early. And I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to go to bed really early so I can wake up and be ready for this. And then when I went to bed at like 8 p.m., he's waking me up at like 11 p.m. I couldn't believe it. And the things he was waking me up for were not important. It was like, can I use the restroom? Can I get a snack? One time he woke me up twice to ask me who called his phone, and one of the times nobody even called his phone, and the other time it was just a random number. So as any normal person, I was starting to get quite frustrated by this and just really just annoyed easily because I wasn't getting any sleep, so just the rest of my day was shit. And so my idea was, all right, like, I understand he's got some problems with the memory, like, it is what it is, so I'm going to put a sign on my door that says, don't wake me up unless it's an emergency. And this was working for about a day, until there was actually an emergency. So I wake up, I'm very rested, I slept like 10 and a half hours, I'm feeling fantastic. And I woke up around 11 o'clock in the morning, and I'm getting ready to go to the dentist. I have to leave in like 30 minutes at this point. And I am noticing it's really warm. Like, and I go check the thermostat, and it says like a normal temperature. It's like 72 degrees or something that we have it set at. And I'm like, yo, this is way warmer than 72 degrees. So I walk down the hallway. I get to the kitchen. I'm like, it is hot as fuck. And I'm like, what is going on? And I see my grandpa on the couch messing with the thermostat to the fireplace behind him. And I'm like, yo, what is going on? Why is it so warm in here? And he's like, well, I was trying to get the fireplace to start running. And I was like, well, you've succeeded. It's only 95 degrees in the living room. And he was like, yeah, now I got to turn it off. And I was like, all right, that should be pretty simple, right? Just turn the thermostat off. And I look over at the thermostat on the wall, and it's like, it's just broken. Like, it's kind of off the wall, and I'm like, what happened? You know? And he's like, well, I was trying to mess with it, and then I was trying to do this, and then it fell off. And I'm like, great. And then he's like, well, I can fix it from the fireplace. And I'm pretty skeptical about this because of his condition. But he used to be a handyman, and, you know, he was kind of like our Skips in the family. This guy could fucking fix everything. So I was like, all right, you know, I'm going to let you try. And he gets down there right in front of the fireplace. He's sweating profusely, man. He is wearing a long sleeve and long pants with a hat on. And I'm like, how are you not fucking dying right now? And he's sweating. I can see sweat coming off of his forehead, dripping onto the floor. And I hear like a weird noise, like it starts to tick from the fireplace. And I'm like, this is not good. This is not good at all, Grandpa. Like, please stop. You're going to fucking explode us both. Not to mention, the tools he had were just outrageous. He had a screwdriver, which is fair. He had a pair of pliers, which is all right. But he then had a fork. I was like, what are you going to do with a fork? I'm genuinely starting to get really concerned at this point. I've got like 10 minutes until I got to go to my dentist appointment. And the fireplace is getting even hotter. The ticking noise has sped up at this point. And I'm just afraid. Also, the fireplace doesn't even have any fire coming out of it. Normally, there's supposed to be fire with our fireplace, and it's just straight gas. I'm like, yo, we are being poisoned probably. And I'm almost convinced that my grandfather has manufactured a fucking bomb in the fireplace because the ticking has increased more and more as we're trying to fix it. So I'm like, we have got to leave, Grandpa. We got to get out of here, and you got to stop. Like, I'm gonna call a professional or something to fix this because we cannot do it. Like, we don't have the tools. We're using fucking forks and spoons and silverware to try and fix this complex problem. I finally convince him that this is not a good idea to try and fix this anymore. And we go outside, and I get in touch with a family member, and then they call like a professional to come and turn it off. So thankfully, my grandfather did not explode us both, and we did not end up on Live Leak. And yeah, so that was the story on how my grandpa was just going rogue with the fireplace. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Grandpa Installments, and I'm going to try and make some more videos soon. Peace.